Welcome back to Loki's Canvas. My canvas. Today's is another gnome kit from Merlandrew. I told you I'm currently obsessed with these gnomes. Her name is Mrs. Flowers, but I'm calling her Flora. Right off the bat, she has a lot more detail than the other gnomes I've painted. Not only the fact she's got a detailed hat, but her braids, the sunflower she's holding, the robe, she's just got a lot of detail. But immediately I know what her hat reminds me of. Her hat reminds me of a zucchini. I don't know if there's other green lumpy garden vegetables that it reminds you of, but for me it's a zucchini, so she's going to have a green theme. Obviously the flower is going to be golden yellow because it's a sunflower. Her hair will be black, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me show you the two I have so far, Mr. Sir and Cousin It. The other two gnomes I have, Mr. Sir and Cousin It, are very pale and they have cold pink ears and noses, so I wanted to give Flora a more distinguished look, more of a natural color palette. Flora will be my third gnome. I'm choosing the color palette here, trying to keep it small, and prep my area with gathering the rest of my supplies. Then I'm in on the stem of the sunflower and her skin tone. I also just love painting sunflowers. Blending the bright yellows with a deeper yellow, some orange, and then the speckled centers that hold the seeds. It's one of my favorite flowers to paint, hands down. Her braid ties also get a nice bright yellow coat. After cleaning up some messy areas with a tiny brush, I move on to the green. The leaves all get their initial coats, followed by a blending of darker green in the crevices, and then a dry brush of an olive green on the tips. I quickly moved on to her hat while I had green on my brush, trying to get into those grooves and build up some darker shades in the shadows of the hat and on the rim of the underneath. I'm really working on that hat, trying to get some thin green layers over top of the darker green in the grooves and in any areas I thought looked shaded or folded. It turned out looking a little more melon-like than I wanted, but that's okay. It can be based on any green lumpy vegetable in general, not just one in particular. While I've got the green on my brush, I also paint the bottom of her robe, but then I realize that I can't set her down because now it's wet paint on the bottom. So I just do some other small touch-ups while it dries enough to be able to set it down. While it's still drying, I hit the robe with a coat of green, and when it is dry enough, I grab the top and bottom and work on getting the rest of the green coats on the robe and throw some dry brushing on the hat for a little more wear and tear. Some final touch-ups around her hair and hands, and I'm ready to smudge the sealer onto Flora. Really gooping it on and getting it into those little areas and making sure there's a full cover is my favorite part of these. But as we know, I like more of a matte finish, so when the sealer is dry, I bring her into the attic and hit her with a MAC. Some final touch-ups on Flora, and then I get to goop her up with that sealer that comes included with the kit. But we know it's a gloss and I like more of a matte, so when it is dry, I bring her into the attic and give her a little spray of an acrylic matte top coat. Then, she's ready to join Mr. Sir, or Sir Thickstash, and Cousin It. Now I have blue, orange, and green as the main colors displayed. Cousin It's hat is also purple though, so there's only a few colors left.